Hello everybody and welcome back to the 32nd and maybe last Sky Battle commentary video. So this past week, there's been something I've been thinking a lot about in Minecraft, okay? Maybe I'm the only one who does this, but like sometimes I look back at a build that I've already done and I'm like, I want to get rid of that completely and start over from scratch. Again, I don't know if everybody else does this, but I do this a lot, especially in my survival world, because I play in there a lot, and there's a lot of stuff that's like a while old, you know? And it was made in a time where maybe I didn't like fully know what style I was going for and kind of want to rip everything out. Now, on one hand, I want the stuff I make to look good, but on the other hand, I also want to like preserve my then building style in my Minecraft builds because I think that's cool, you know, preservation of history. But sometimes you rip stuff out and you're like, uh-oh, what am I gonna do now? You know, my plan's not gonna turn out as well as I thought, and I just wasted a bunch of time and resources and basically just ripped out something I didn't need to be. Why did I do that, you know? But then there's also times where you do the same thing that ends up being a huge success. For example, I did this to a build in my survival world. It's like there's another guy over there. Oh, so basically I have this cave base in my survival world. Maybe I'll show screenshots. Maybe I might be fancy like that, or maybe I might not. Who knows? But basically there was this part of it that wasn't really cavified. And so I was like, I'm gonna rip this all out and make it caved. Because that's like what I want to do. That's why I made the whole thing. And I did. And it looks a lot better. Well, at least in my opinion, which is a lot more simpler, just in general. It was a bit too non-cavey, you know, and that's the whole thing of it, is that it's not extra detailed. Anyway, building theory aside, oh, I'm gonna get killed. Oh, okay, that did not work. I tapped out. I ripped out a lot of stuff, remodeled it, and it ended up being great. But then I also had a similar thought with my end island. You see, like a year or so, oh, there's guys over there. You see, like a year or so ago, I completely got rid of my end island. I don't think I really regret it much, you know. I don't really regret it that much, and, you know, if I ever want it, I could just rebuild it with it like a different island thing, and that's what I might do. I don't know. You see, I also started remaking an island there, like just after that. That's what I did. I destroyed the island and then I made a new island, but I didn't ever finish it. It's like 1/4 done of the structure of the island, which is nowhere near end of the project. And I got to thinking, okay, I know a lot more about texturing and gradients and, you know, how to use world edit now. So why don't I just make that in like a not survival world, in a creative world, and then just like Lightmatica. And then I remembered, wait a second, I made a whole point of not using Lightmatica like two commentaries ago, so I couldn't do that, obviously. No. I was like, this is the exception. Ooh, that was cool. So I was going to use Lightmatica, but that's besides the point, because it's a huge island, and I feel like that would be a massive pain. Oh, I didn't get a kill. It was going to be a really cool thing, and then I realized, wait a second, I destroyed an entire island, only to make a slightly less bad island. What am I doing? And that's why I thought, you know, I asked friends about this. What do I do? You know, what do I do with this end island that I don't want to be an island? And then I was like, I want to do some mega project like, you know, like Phil's Atlantis, which is cool, but someone's already done it, and I want to be original, you know. I want to be that original person who makes cool stuff. But like the originality is not for like content. I don't like publicize that world often. Maybe like once or twice, but not often. So really the originality thing is like only a me problem. If I've never seen it, as far as I'm aware, no one's ever done it, and it's free game to build. But then again, just terraforming an island is pretty cool. Especially if you're building it up from scratch, that's still pretty cool. But that begs the question, is it worth tearing down all my progress just for, like, just for a slightly cooler build? I don't know. For the case of my cave base, it absolutely was, but for this, I don't know. Oh no. There we go. Did a little swisheroo and died. So that's what I think about completely restarting Minecraft projects. It's difficult to do, but sometimes great outcome, but also sometimes bad outcome. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with my end island, but I might like bring it up later and be like, oh guys, look, this is a cool thing I did. We'll see. Anyway, have a nice week. See you next time. Bye.